Hooty hoo, all my stock market gamblers. Happy Monday to you all. It's September 14th today. Anyways, hope you all had a great weekend. I always like to come back because I know the market's open on Monday. Monday's exciting. Today I want to talk about the markets, the direction of the market. Everybody wants to know. I mean, we had this little pullback, in the NASDAQ, about 10%, and everybody's starting to get all worried that we're going lower, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down. Well, maybe, but I don't think just yet. I mean, like I say, I keep talking that we have the election coming up, and you never know. You never know what the Fed's going to do. They maybe they float out a stimulus package. Maybe they send out stimulus checks to everybody again. That's going to give the market a bump. Maybe they just go right in and start buying stocks at a tune of $1 trillion a week. There's so many things they can do that you cannot plan for to really get the direction going. Anyways, as you know, I'm a chartologist, okay? I look at charts, and that's what I do. It's what I love to do, and today we're going to look at some charts. I hope that's okay with everybody. Anyways, let's get started. I want to look at a chart of the SPY here. Okay, now you can tell, okay, what this is a chart of the SPY. I have the 50-day, and the red line up top of the 50-day moving average. The 50-day moving average is this blue line. Okay, now look it hasn't breached the 50-day moving average. It's held here, and we're at it again, and so far it's holding, okay? I'm not saying it's going to hold forever. As a matter of fact, I'm saying this rally is getting what I call long in the tooth. Look, we're almost 5 months into being above the 50-day moving average without a breach. But we have breached, the 20-day, and we breached it here before. But this breach is more interesting. Here's why. Well, number one, it's a longer rally. But anyways, the 50-day is holding as support on the bottom, but the 20-day is now become resistance on the top. Okay, so maybe we just consolidate along here before we break one way or the other. But we will break one way or the other. And my guess is, okay, now this is what I like to talk about. I mean, you can tell that, the RSI is setting right in the center. Now this is what's interesting. The MACD here, it is still towards the top, which means there's a lot of air down beneath this market. If we break that 50-day, I mean, this is going to drop down to the 25. We might be coming down here 300, 280 on the SPY if the 50-day doesn't hold. Now, so far it's holding. I think it might hold into the election, but I want to take a look at something else here. What gets me really a little worried. Anyways, it's called the VIX. Okay, I'm just going to scroll down. And I know I can pull these charts up one at a time, but this gives me what I want to talk about. It gives me an order here for me. So anyways, I copied and pasted them. These are today's charts. I mean, they've changed throughout the day. But okay, what we have is the VIX. Now, the VIX is a fear index, and when there's fear in the marketplace, the VIX spikes up, right? Okay, so when we had this little 10% drop in the NASDAQ, you can see the VIX, we jumped up from 25 to, almost 40. The VIX is a good indicator of fear in the marketplace, all right? But anyways, now what we've been doing is we come back down. We're sitting right on the 50-day. And look at how that 20-day, this red line, is crossing over the 50-day right now. Now, I'm not saying this is going to bounce tomorrow. Actually, it's going to bounce soon. We're going to get more fear soon. That's what this is kind of think of the VIX as a stock whisperer. Okay? Anyways, the VIX, it tells me a little bit about what the SPY is going to do. Now, it's not a bad place to be buying some calls on the VIX. You can buy calls on the VIX. Just, put in VIX and they have call options or put options if you want. But this thing's getting ready to bounce. Now, I think we're going to be okay maybe another day or two. But it's getting ready to bounce. Now, when this bounces, that brings the SPY down. The SPY is going to come down when the VIX bounces up. So my prediction. Will the 50-day hold, or will we break above the 20-day on the SPY? I think where the 50 days going to give way soon. They want to hold this so badly into the election, but I'm not sure they can. I always thought they could. It's only a little month and a half away, but this may be falling right as we go into the election. I mean, September and October are very volatile months normally. So anyways, I'm looking for I have taken my long positions off, okay? I'm taking my long positions off. I don't have short positions on right now because we could get above that 20-day average and start trending right back up. But I don't think so. I think that 20-day is where the resistance is. I don't think we're going to get above the 20-day on the SPY. I think we're actually going to break below the 50-day. Let's take a look back here again. You see how the 20-day, we're creeping up to the top. We have a nice update today, up about 400 points, which is a big day, 400 points on the Dow. But anyways, I don't think we're going to get above this 20-day. I think we could, but I think the 50-day is going to get breached. But not yet. Not yet. Maybe we just consolidate. Maybe we just move sideways. But anyways, there's a lot of air below that 50-day because we've been moving up for so many months. If that 50-day breaks down, we're in big trouble. I'm telling you. Get out. But anyways, I've actually started. This is a good time. Right up at the 20-day, it's a good time to start taking trades off. All right. So anyways, that's the VIX. That's the SPY. Now let's move on to the gold. I love gold. The reason I love gold is because the government keeps printing money. Now, if they'd stop printing money, I'd stop buying gold. I'm a stacker. As long as they're printing, I'm stacking. Every time they print money, it makes your money worth less and less and less. But anyways, so I'm a stacking gold. Now, anyways, you notice how we bounced off the 50-day right here, and we're headed up higher. I mean, the 50-day... it just keeps holding. I mean, it's been holding for 6 months. We're just staying above that 50-day, and we're just bounced off it again. I think we're going to hit new highs in gold. I think we're going much higher. Anyways, when I say much higher, I look at gold, short term. I think, sure, short term we could pull back to this 50-day and retest it again. Absolutely. Man, that may even happen. But long term, gold has just got this uptrend. It's in a bull market, and I think this bull market's just getting started because I don't think they're going to stop printing money. I wish they'd stop. Why won't they stop? Anyways, I love gold. I think we're going to move higher. I think we're going to take out this high up at 195 on the GLD. I think we'll hit 200 soon. It just looks so strong to me. I mean, sure, could we break down? Absolutely. Anything can happen. But I don't think we're going to. I would not be short gold right here. I'm telling you, I would not. I mean, yeah, maybe you get a short-term tick down to 180, down to the 50-day. But is that really worth the effort? Yeah, it's risky. A lot of upside in gold. Okay, so anyways, that's the gold chart. I like it. I mean, look at the MACD is down here. It's got a lot of room to move higher. We're going to move higher. I'm going higher on the GLD. Actually, I have call options. I love having call options on the GLD. My call options are dated out to January. Anyways, so I got some time, but I think this is going higher. Let's take a look at another one here. Let's take a look at the GDX. I love the gold miners. I love them. You know why I love them? They keep printing money. This is like free money. Look at you keep printing money. What are the miners going to do? They're going to go up and up and up. And now, anyways, once again, I think we're just at the start of this bull market. Now, I got a little nervous here when we're, touching that 50-day and breaking a little bit, but the miners look strong to me also, and they look like they got a lot of room to run. I mean, I think there's some room here. I think we're going to see new highs soon. I mean, they've been, they tested the 50-day here. You could have bought the miners at 32 and run them up to 45. I mean, now we're at 42. We'll probably run up to 50. I like the miners. I would not be short the miners. I would not. Now, here's what a lot of people are talking about. If the SPY breaks down and we have a stock market collapse, will the miners get sucked down with them? Answer: probably. That's why you always got to have some dry powder. They could be pulled down. Last time, back here in March, they got pulled down. They got pulled down with the SPY. They got pulled down with the market. But the reason they got pulled down was not because people didn't want them. People had to sell them to get margin calls, because they had the margin calls when the market dropped. They got margin calls, so we had to sell anything that was still up, and the miners were still higher up, relatively speaking. So yeah, they pulled it down. So there might be some good buying opportunities again. I just don't think we're going to see that this time. I think the stock market could collapse. I think gold could just take off. The reason the market could collapse is because the money's becoming worthless and people are starting to wake up to that fact. So yeah, I like the miners here. It's all good in my opinion. So anyways, stay with the miners. Once again, I have calls on the GDX. Love the GDX. Love the GDXJ. Love the miners here. Anyways, they're going higher. All right, let's take a look at one last one here. Anyways, this is what I recommended on Friday. I just want to show you why I recommended this on Friday. I bought some calls on the UNG. Now, this is natural gas, all right? So what we had here is we had, natural gas was trading down here at $9, and we had this run up. But even if you started at $9.50, okay, let's say we started at $9.50 and we went to $14.50. All right, so that's a nice run up from $9.50 to $14.50. Very nice, right? And it would have been nice to catch that, but you don't catch everything. You can't. You miss a lot. That's why you need to watch my videos. By the way, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe, because I'll tell you why here. You should subscribe in a second. You see this? All right, so this at $9.50 runs up to $14.50. That's a $5 increase. What we're looking for is a 50% pullback. I love 50% pullbacks, but a $5 increase is a $2.50 pullback. All right, so it's sitting right at $14.50. A $2.50 pullback brings us down to $12. Now, what happens when we pull back down to $12? Well, we're sitting right on the 50-day moving average. This trade set up perfectly. This is what I recommended I recommended this Friday morning. You can go look at the YouTube video if you don't believe me. But anyways, I said buy call options. So anyways, I bought call options. I think I bought the October 30, $12.50 strike price. And anyways, look what we did today. We went from right around $12, and now we're sitting at $12.67. Well, you know what happened to my call options? Up 40% in one trading day. 40% one trading day. That's pretty good. That doesn't work like that all the time, and I get a lot of stuff wrong. But when you take a shot like this, I joke that I'm a stock market gambler. I'm a professional. Look I research this stuff for you. I find you the trades. You want to be subscribed to this channel. This is how it works. You get the little pullback. You get the run up, $9.50 to $14.50, $5. We're looking for a 50% pullback out of that $5. So we go $14.50 minus $2.50, $12. We wait for it to pull back to $12. Pulls back to $12 on Friday. Boom! Up to $12.67 now. We take the 40% profit off the table. Would I buy the call options right here? No, but if you bought some, sell half, and maybe we get a run up back up to $14.50, $15. We still have time on those. I'm out till October 30th. But anyways, when you get a bounce like this, really strong bounce, look, the stock, the UNG, the ETF, it's only up 5%, but the options up 40%. That's why I love options. You want to get some of this stuff. Anyways, this is all exciting to me. That's probably really all I got for you today. We'll talk more throughout the week. I hope you subscribe to the channel. If you like looking at charts, I'm a chartologist. I love looking at charts. Just go to stockmarketgambler.com. Give me your name and email address, and I'll send you out some tips on how to how to read these charts. And to me, it's like magic. I love it. Anyways, have a great day and get out there and do some trading. I'll talk to you all very soon.